Ladies and gents, right, welcome to a live stream. My first ever live stream, in fact. Right, I had already started a live, and then kind of went a bit peaked on. I did have it the other way around to start with and all, so I could see your comments, but yeah, kind of went a bit pear-shaped. My phone that I'm using now to go live with kind of decided I wanted some power, so yeah, this time I am keeping up on the on my content side. I will need to add the stuff to the description because I wasn't planning on going live. It was just a last minute thing. I thought, you know what, I'm only, half an hour away, if that, so I might as well bring you guys in with me live. Obviously you won't see it on the vlog, but for you guys, if you do have any questions you want to ask, please feel free to. This is going to be fun coming out of here. I have a load of power tools on board, destined for NTG. Fun fact: when I was on agency, I was working for, and when I was with LKW, we had an NTG contract, so we would often have NTG trailers on when we were doing the high security work. And yeah, that was fun. Doing what they deem to be high security and what we deem to be high security and what is high security are three completely different things. Like they thought a truckload of pallets was high security. Obviously we know they're not, because yeah. Whereas they think that a load for an airport or something isn't high security, whereas 99% of the time it is. Especially some of the things we haul, i.e. medical equipment, stuff like that. Oh my gosh. You might be able to tell on the shadow I've got additional lighting, and gosh is it bright. I'll quickly show you while we're stuck in traffic. So I've got LEDs at the bottom, as you can see, and obviously I've got the standard lights at the top. The trailer, I believe, is a Monterey. I could be wrong. I think it is a Monterey, but it could be a long time, but I can't remember. And oh my power! I need Sir Andrew's MAN, to be perfectly honest, for this job. That passes NTG. We're not going to take, so we're on the A10. Shoot. Let's see, get back in the. Oh no, not in the A10. Okay, so let's go like drop on ride. On the national A10, you can't, AGVs can't overtake each other. Good thing, to be honest, and that's for now. I don't overtake because I am. very heavy. Lights on. This is my first proper YouTube live. I've done a couple of test ones in the past, but scrapped them after like 5 seconds because it wasn't the sort of thing I wanted to broadcast live. So I thought, you know what, I've spoken to my office already, I've spoken to the client, I've said, do you have a live broadcast of me coming in? And they're like, yeah, no problem at all. So I told them how far away we are on the rough ETA. We were meant to be there at 4 o'clock, but 4 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon that is. So we have had a very short day today and a very long day on Wednesday, because once we get tipped we have to get reloaded, and then we have like 6-hour drive down to where we're 14-hour drive, so a 2-day drive down to our next job. I'll mention this speak pretty much now. Thankfully I can overtake it, but what I know is coming up in the toll booth, or a péage as it's called in France. I've got an inbuilt telepass. Is it on the screen? No, it's inbuilt. I've got an inbuilt telepass, and what that pretty much means is I just hit a button and I don't say which button I press, just in the middle of this cab. And because I do a lot of what we call cab hopping, especially since my track racing mate, which is a Scania R450, is still off the roads, I've been hopping between this track, Macy, because I've been doing some wide loads as well. Unfortunately I lost 2 wide loads off them, I couldn't film. Which is a bit of a shame really, but there are reasons behind it. I've been driving on 4 Series Scania. I've been driving all sorts. Take a look at these views. I have to admit, this is one of the nice things about doing international logistics. I absolutely love coming overseas. I don't mind doing it on ETS. Sorry guys, it was technical. Volume quite there. Don't mind doing it on ETS, but in real life, I don't know. Do I want to be away for 5 months at a time from home? I don't know. There would be a lot that would have to make me consider changing cars from what I'm going down right now. It would take a substantial amount to put me off, because for me this is where I'm happy being out here, because yeah, most of the time we deliver to industrial estates, but sometimes if you're going to be there for 4 or 5 hours, sometimes 6-7 hours at a time, you can very quickly take the day, look around the local area, see what it's about. That's what I've done before. What I've done before is, if I've been waiting for a loaded off, left my trailer where I know I'll be reloaded at, keep an eye on the time, have a quick drive round, and we'll go find a viewpoint, which is called on ACS, and look through the viewpoint, because sometimes you just have to have a look around, see what there is, because some shops you can just miss out on some spectacular views. And it's what brings me the joy to share it out with you guys on YouTube. I will have to look through comments because I don't know if I've got a mod on. When I say a mod, a moderator. No, I don't. A moderator to have those comments for rather obvious reasons. I'm trying to look at comments when it's safe to do so. Not one of these cases where if you guys ask a whole bunch of questions all at the same time, I'll have to pull up and look through them. I did do a Q&A yesterday which I posted, and since posting it hasn't gone down to my storage yet. But I've had another couple of questions which I'm going to answer. The first one is rate these three trucks: DAF, Scania, Volvo. I think you asked me to rate all of them. I think it was the American ones as well, I can't remember. I remember jotting it down. Yeah it was. So I've sort of in the US with the American ones. My go-to truck in the US, Volvo and Peterbilt. It used to be Kenworth, but I don't like some of the bits of the Kenworths, the newer ones. I don't want W900s. We don't actually, at Freight Runners, have any Kenworths in the fleet anymore. We used to, we don't anymore. Because we've actually found, I don't know whether it's something that I've just been affected with, but there was an audio bug with the Kenworths. If it is sorted, then yeah, Kenworths is generally back on the list of trucks we'll buy. International Lone Star is the next one, and there's two reasons for it. I find it a little bit underpowered, and I'm not a fan of the shape of it. It's not my cup of tea. The next one is Mac. Now Mac I am very familiar with, especially the Mac Titans. T-I-T-A-N-S. I'm
to the right.
very familiar.
Take the exit on the right.
Yes, sat nav. I will take this exit. And you're both thinking, why am I so familiar with it? And that's because when I was doing my CDL, when I first did drain haulage before I followed it on YouTube, that's what I was driving. A Mac Titan 15 speed? No, 18 speed. It didn't have the traditional Eaton Fuller transmission in it. It had a different transmission in it with the pneumatic sound that you hear on this truck. I think it's a Packard gearbox that's on it. I can't remember because it was like 4 years ago I drove it. I forgot how sharp this bend is, which is why I had to slow down on the slip road, because as you can tell, it's not the nicest of turns. Where's the next one? Peterbilt is not being the next one, and there's two reasons for that. They're quiet, manual, and they're reasonably comfortable. The next one is I need to get my head correct. Some Volvo. Oh, I can't remember. But anyway, I would say my go-to truck in America is Volvo, Beat, and Mac. If I could only drive one, it would be the Volvo. Well, to be honest, I'm a bit limited because the Volvo, because it's an automatic and it's only a triaxle, there is certain works that I can't then do with that truck. I.e. the grain haulage stuff I can't do with the Volvo. Well, I can, but I'll get stuck. So I'd have to use the Kenworth, or the, not the Kenworth, the Peterbilt even, for it, because with the Peterbilt, the thing here was, it's manual. Yeah, it's a sleeping unit, but it's also got the power to move a road train, which is what I am, which sounds like I'll be doing, which I am not too impressed about, because me being me, I am not that experienced with driving road trains. To give you an idea of how inexperienced I am with driving road trains, last time I drove one was 4 years ago, 4 and a bit years ago. Follow the line. Please don't have this way. Tell you what, I do enjoy driving through France. That is for sure. I thoroughly enjoy it. Come on. Where's this what gear you want to be in? Yeah, so for those of you who need catching up, I started this morning at 8 o'clock. Yesterday I started stupid early at 7:10. Yeah, yesterday was a very long day. Yesterday I did just shy of 15 hours. I did a 14.5-hour day. So yesterday was mental. I did vlog it, but how much of it went up I don't know yet. So I had an opportunity to edit it. That's the first time in a while that's done that, where it's lagged down for a sec. It's not lagging anywhere near as badly as what I was expecting it to. I need Will or Dad or Pete to be on there really, so they can moderate my comments, because I can't physically see them right now, but hello. So, to become a moderator on my channel, you obviously will need to look over and figure out what you need to do for that. It's just pretty much anything that's being nasty is you get removed. Or you get a temporary ban. You get a warning first, then you'll get 3 warnings, and then you'll get a temporary ban. I think that's how it works, I don't know. I'd have to double check the rules on it, because obviously this is my first time live streaming. guess from the half to the miles it's only about an hour and 15. Yeah, that matter. I don't know how much more I'll be able to show you once we're inside the yard because I'm tipping and reloading and I've got paperwork to do. But I'll try and show you what I can. I'll try and show you backing into the bay stuff. I think it's a bay. Yeah. I'm hoping it's a bay. Now I can have a break. So now I can figure out where I'm parking up tonight. Because, tell you what, I'm shattered. Sorry about the lag as well, guys. Again, as I said, I wasn't anticipating on going live today. I was planning on going live next week. I might go live again next week, I haven't decided. If you guys want me to do more live streams, I can. Obviously not all of them I'll be talking. On this trail for a minute then, because these roads get a little bit interesting. Don't pull out. To have airlines on this truck. And we're heavy, and we've got to go uphill. This hill that we're going to climb up is an absolute killer of a hill. I'm not going to lie. Just as a quick warning, on Wednesday, this Wednesday coming, there is a high chance that there won't be a vlog. Simple reason to that is something special is coming out, and it's an IRL vlog. So, but what's going on? Why am I doing it? You just have to wait and find out. If you want more up-to-date information, you can follow me on my social medias on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. I will be posting throughout the day on Sunday at the event I'm at. So there will be tons for you to look through. I need to slow down, slow right down. With this truck, I'll show you when we stop in a minute. I'll show you after this road works. Oh, come on, there's some traction. Traction control. There we go. I've got quite a lot of weight on the trailer. As you can probably gather, I've got 22 tons of weight on the trailer of assorted power tools. I have got no idea what I'm doing with that.
Turn right.
Right, okay, I know where we are. Right, we've come in a different way than to what I was expecting to come in. Right, that makes sense. Right, okay. So we've come around to the A13, whereas normally the way I go is A10, which is which is ever so slightly quicker. And it's actually the more direct way to go. Try and plug the paperwork for you. There you go. Yeah, how we can see all that. So your cargo is power tools, 23 ton, not 22. Oh, that is a nasty turn, that one. Trust me, I've tried doing it before. It's not easy. And we're going to Le Mans we're going to XPO in Le Mans. And I've got 4 hours before my character needs to sleep again. With this trailer, I believe it's Monterey. I'll have to go and check with the boss, but yeah, it's a Monterey. Is it what paperwork pulled up? Because of the trailer reference number that you have, you've got T, which is trailer or Tango. So Tango Mike in this case. So it's Tango Mike Charlie. So trailer, which is a curtain trailer, and it's a Monterey trailer. And then obviously you've got the trailer number, in which case this is 824. We've got a lot of trailers on the fleet. I think we've got more trailers than we do units. No, I think we've got more units than we do trailers. I could be wrong on that. So here at Freight Runners we've got 6 depots across the UK and Europe, with our main hub in Exeter, closely followed by Felixstowe. We've got a depot got 3 depots in Scotland. Oh no, don't want to do that way, want to do the other way. We've got 1 in Kirkwall, 1 in Glasgow, and 1 in, I want to say Fort William, just it isn't. I can picture it in my head. Where is it? It's off my head. Wick. That's it. Wick is the other one where we've got a depot. We are expanding, but I don't know whether we need drivers, because I think we're spreading out our drivers a bit more. So, as far as I'm aware, we aren't looking for any more drivers, because we already have some on backlog, if that's such a thing, on agency. We've got some agency drivers in anyway at the moment. So, unless something drastically goes wrong, they're not after drivers.
To the right. And then take the exit on the right.
Right, we aren't too far away now from the delivery point. I thought it wouldn't be as far doing it live as it was as I initially thought. I thought we were a lot nearer than we are. Because I average per shift about 1,000 kilometres. So yeah, I've done just about over 1,000 kilometres today. For the last year though, I've done just shy of 3,000 kilometres, which is from Perth to Gandhi, which is a lot of driving, and that's in 2 9-hour, well, in 1 10-hour slot and 1 9-hour, well, 1 7-hour 10-minute drive. on. Sorry guys. Okay. Okay. So every time I get a YouTube notification, that will always pop up. Really annoying. Oh yeah, since we're outside of the track. So that's the trailer. Whoa. And there you go, that's the unit. It's 4x2. The lights at the bottom are LED by the number plate. The top, I don't know if they're LED or not, but they are not as bright as the LEDs. But my gosh, you can see so much further now. Whereas before, with just the normal lighting of this track, you couldn't really see that far ahead with your full beams on, with your brights on. We are 154 kilometres away from our delivery, 153 now, and yeah, it shouldn't take too much longer. Sorry guys if it is boring you like nothing else, but yeah. Oh yeah, the other questions, I had a couple of questions. I'll pull these up real quick. There we go. So the first question is, what's your go-to tracks for ATS and ETS? This is off Instagram, guys. This is someone messaged me this. So for ATS or American Truck Sim, my two go-to trucks for there is sorry guys about that. I was on a phone call and it disconnected it. My sincere apologies. Alright, it's 2 seconds, guys. You need to freeze for a sec? There you are. So, I'll show you my setup. Sorry guys, 2 seconds. My sincere apologies. So yeah, here's my setup. H shifter is set up for automatic right now because the truck I'm in's an auto. You've got three pedals: accelerator, brake, clutch. Obviously you've got all the buttons. This button here controls my mid lift / tag lift from driving manual, your splitter, and high-low range. Your retarder increase and decrease, engine start, handbrake, 4 beams, low beams / flash, lights is this arrow, and then you've got window open for going upwards, window driver side, right hand side to open. The triangle is hazard lights, beacons. Can't remember what these two do. I'm sure we'll figure that out. Oh yeah, X does the X button, does the wipers. I think the square is something to do with the trailer, I can't remember. turn off. I'll get round to turning them off eventually. Am I off? There we are. Yeah, so if anyone else got any questions for me, please don't feel afraid to leave them in the comments. Yeah, I don't know what happened then, but it just disconnected suddenly from me. It all seems to be working now. This I will be setting up on YouTube. Oh, come on. This is a bit of a steep hill. I'm not going to lie. I am flooring it. I might actually have to put the wipers back on. Because it looks like ahead it is going to absolutely bucket it down with rain. Please do consider hitting the like button if you are enjoying this video. And yeah, whatever. Oh gosh, come on, unlag off yourself. Well, why are you lagging on me now? Okay. Oh, lag. Sorry guys for the lag. I do apologise, it is lagging really badly right now. In areas like motorways where a lot of trees and stuff are being drawn up and a lot of traffic, it does hit up on the FPS a little bit of frame rate. I was not expecting that either. It's a bit of a fright then. But we are 100 kilometres away from our delivery. If you're into your gaming, so on my channel I've got quite a unique channel. If you have a look through the videos, I've done behind the scene vlogs. I've gone overseas before and got some footage from when I was in Hong Kong. I do apologise on that phone calls and trying to try it. I have that whole thing on my computer tab saying I am live. It's high security, well, I say it's high security. It's a bit of an interesting ride because it goes from the floor of the truck, of the trailer, right to pretty much the roof. So, yeah, I had a bit of a fun time trying to strap it all down. We did it, eventually, with a right old battle, it was as well. And if you are a new subscriber to my channel, welcome. I do appreciate you joining my channel. So on my channel, as you would have seen, I do all sorts of really wonderful content. Cook with me's, why is everyone doing about 5 hours a fortnight? Yeah, I do all sorts of content. Depending on day, depends on the sort of content I want to produce. And seems like a lot of people do enjoy the mixture of vlogs and things I put out on a fridge. Before anyone asks if they can join the live, I have got no idea how to do that, so don't even ask. Because that is one thing I haven't quite figured yet. One thing I have learned is it uses up a lot of battery. Somebody did ask me what's the longest shift I've ever done. The longest shift I've ever done is a 15-hour shift, and I literally maxed out to 14 hours 59 minutes, and I did 9 hours 58 minutes driving. Yeah, that was a long day, that one was. I wish I'd vlogged that day, but I couldn't. It was a really fun and enjoyable day. I went to... where am I going? Oh yeah, I went from Plymouth. No. I went from Felixstowe. From the Port of Felixstowe, I took a container of, for somewhat of a better word, stuff, of refrigerated stuff, of refrigerated goods to Tesco. Well, I say Tesco, I've gone over a retailer. Went to a large retailer in Scotland, and I managed to get to there on... Now, last time I did go home, the first time I did it in 8 hours driving. But the first time I did it in... Which way? Tell me something. Okay. I did it in 7.5 hours, which, for me being fully freighted and in a manual, that's limited to 52 miles an hour. That weren't bad. 52 or 53. Must be 53 because, no, it was 56. Because going back down I had a different trailer. Yeah, when coming back down I had a wide load, which was interesting to try and even get that to depot. Well, we're only 30 kilometres away now from our delivery. Again, my apologies for the couple of technical issues I've had in this video. Don't quite know fully what happened.
to the right.
during that phone call, but something happened.
And then
Someone
take
rang
the
me,
exit on the right.
and then I don't quite know what happened after that. This is a bit where I'm most likely going to get lost, because I've not delivered to them once for a while, and I deliver to them once quite regularly, but I haven't delivered to it on base map in a while, in maybe 3 years. I expect I need to focus and listen to this now. I kind of know roughly where it is, but I'm not holding my breath on it. And yes, for those of you who are wondering, I still have Christmas songs stuck in my head. Don't know why, I just do. The other song I've got stuck in my head is Foreigner. I Want to Know What Love Is, or something like that. Cracking song, I have to admit. This is a very steep hill. I won't pass all this tomorrow, trying to come back out there. Tomorrow, on Saturday. I want to try and get back out there with, again, another reasonably heavy load. Thank you. I'm here to see if I've had any comments live. Live. Sorry guys, not everyone messaging me. Just round the corner from the delivery. I want to get some traction. Where is it? It's around here somewhere. Sorry guys. But it is highly likely I'm going to get lost, because my sat-nav is playing silly games of every time either the game crashes or I do a shunt job. The sat-nav sets to zoom out and it is bugging the absolute
At the roundabout, take the third
heck
exit.
out of me. Right, I need to think of where I'm going now. I know it's on this way somewhere. Apparently it's not some dinner soup because I'm starving now. Because I had a cereal bar for lunch. which for me, that is filling enough for me. But by the time dinner time rolls around, I'm starving again. And then I'll eat maybe half of it, and then I'm full again. Hoping none of these cars will try to trample out the front of me because I'm just shy of 40 odd tonne. I'm trying to stop 40 tonnes of metal. That trailer there, that Le Mans trailer, I used to haul that one if it's 6635, which I don't think it is. Because once upon a time, when I was working for LKW, we did a lot of Le Mans trailer work, and tip. We've still got one of the trailers actually, I think, somewhere. I'll have to see if I can find it. So I know some one of the yards, I can't remember which yard. Right. Yeah, to answer your question, Hot Point, I have no idea how to add people live. So don't ask that question because I don't know. Is the honest truth.
Keep to the right. And then take the exit on the right.
Don't forget, I've got links to Will's channel. Don't forget, tomorrow, Friday, Band of Truckers UK's first ever podcast is coming out. There will be a link in the video description to that as well. Come on, Centerville. Centerville is town centre in French. I don't like bringing a city footer down there though, at all. I did have some comments and I couldn't see any of them. Don't know why. What I'll do, guys, in a sec.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Because I need to figure out where I'm going. I'm going to have a quick look through the comments and see what people are asking. I don't know where I am. Yeah, I don't come this way. I'm going to do some digging, I think. Oh, there's a hotel, so that's a good start. Aha. So how the heck do you get in there? Oh, this is the funky side. Yeah. Oh God, I'm dreading this one. This is going to be a nightmare. Right, beacons on, because this trailer has beacons, and so does the tractor unit, that fact. And that flood's really bugging the absolute crap out of me.
You have arrived at your
Now,
destination.
normally I would jump around back and turn round, but I am running a little bit of a tight ship right now. Right, we'll put in it and then I will look comments. Oh gosh, sorry guys. 5, no, top. Where the heck did you see comments then? Oh, I'll split up on another device. 2 secs. Hello, Hotpoint 9599 series. I will contact you about that one, Callum, because I have a funny feeling you're in the wrong place. And to answer your final question, I don't know how to add people onto YouTube lives. I ain't got a clue in that one. I know how to be added into one, I just don't know how you add someone. Oh my gosh, it's very tight. It's worse when you come out again. Anyway guys, thanks for coping with me for 56 whole minutes. Well, 58 minutes by the time we get in here. But yes, this is going to be a great job. I might have to do a quick spinny and turn myself around. So then that way I don't do a blind side. Either way, it's going to be a blind side reverse. And that side go to external view, and this is looking like it's going to be tight. Just a quick warning, my truck has flashy lights on it. Just as a warning now to anyone with photosensitive epilepsy. That's all. There will be a warning in the description, or it should be. A pin comment. I'm not sure. Because I don't know how to do either. Whoops. This is only for service. Right, let me see where we're tipping first. Right, okay, it's that end brake. So really, I should have came in from a different angle. This yard isn't the easiest to get out of either, I will admit. It makes some interesting content. I will try and download this and get you guys some footage. So what I'm doing here is I'm just I say blinding it, just winging it round this corner so I can be going in a slightly different approach. So I can do a bit more of a tight turn. Come on, don't throw to me. Oh, that was a close one. Hopefully, we should be okay at this angle. Whereas, when I'm driving the rigids, I don't have this issue. Because you don't have the articulation point in the middle. Whereas, on an Arctic, well, I say you don't have the articulation point, you do if you've got a trailer. But again, that's a whole nother kettle of fish because a wagon and drag steers a whole ton different to an Arctic, to a traditional Arctic. Obviously, if you're driving road trains, they operate differently as well. So every unit in trailer don't operate the same. Every trailer doesn't operate the same, whether it's singular or double. I've learned because I drive what we call an LST, or a longer semi trailer, and they've got about a 2-foot tail fin on the back end of them. So that can be fun to deal with that. I've got the cone marker boards mod on again, which makes it a little bit more fun when you're trying to find which bay you want to be on and when you're trying to locate your trailer. But I would like to say a great big thank you to everyone who has stayed to the very end to watch my live. We've made it to the delivery, and again I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who has watched. Don't forget that you can like the video and comment. Keep safe guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.